We have more now of our interview with Meredith Watson, telling the story she revealed after Dr. Vanessa Tyson publicly alleged that Virginia Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax sexually assaulted her. Watson claims that Fairfax raped her in 2000 when they were both students at Duke University. She and Tyson say they have never met. Justin Fairfax denies their allegations, adamantly so. Watson says that the Me Too movement gave her hope that her voice would finally be heard. She also believes her past is getting unfair attention.
You know, the thing you keep hearing from most men, certainly after the Me Too movement, is that a woman can make a charge and a man has no defense. And when we get into your word against his, why are you more credible than he is?
I don't have anything to gain by coming forward. The only thing coming forward has done is invited criticism and chaos and scrutiny of me and put me under a microscope. And it's been difficult enough what I've gone through the last 20 years. I didn't need this, but I had to tell the truth.
Because there have been published reports about an ex-boyfriend who took out a peace order, which is a form of a restraining order in the state of Maryland. He claims you damaged his car, that you threatened to commit suicide, that you held him hostage. And you know, when you talk about your past being scrutinized, that is certainly something that's been brought up, that you have financial problems, that you've been involved in a messy relationship with the father of your daughter. How do you respond to those allegations?
What does that have to do with what happened to me in 2000? I don't want to give breath to the smears that were put out, whether they're truth or lies. I don't want to give power to Justin and what he's done and act like I have to defend myself. I don't have to defend myself because nothing in my life that happened after that night is relevant to what happened that night.
You've written in the Washington Post, women of color who report rape know to expect a dismissive response characterized by an even greater disbelief and more abuse, if not complete and utter indifference. What did you mean by that?
There's this expectation that we are supposed to protect our Black men at all costs. And there's been this idea that Black women, I guess maybe because this has happened to us throughout history, that it's just something we're supposed to grin and bear and you keep it going.
Do you think these stories are different when Black women bring these charges against Black men?
Absolutely, because you're seen as betraying your race. You know, you're seen as betraying Black men, but there's no recognition that a Black man has betrayed you.
What is it that you want as you sit here today and you're sharing your story with us?
I want some action from the Virginia legislature. I'll say this, there is no amount of money that can ever compensate for what he did to me or what I live with every day.
Are you seeking money?
No.
You're not seeking money?
No. No, I want to support Dr. Tyson. I want the people of Virginia to know the truth, and I would like the Virginia legislature to do the right thing.
So when you saw Vanessa Tyson's allegation, you thought what?
I broke down into tears because I feel guilty.
Why do you feel guilty?
It happened to her after it happened to me. And had I had the strength or the courage to say something in 2000, maybe it never would have happened to her. And I know the pain that she's had to live with since it happened, and nobody should have to go through this. And I feel awful. I feel awful.
Now, Lieutenant Governor Fairfax categorically denies Vanessa Tyson and Meredith Watson's allegations against him. In a statement to CBS News, he says this: "I am able to hear the pain they have expressed, a pain I hope they are able to resolve and heal from. However, because I never assaulted either Dr. Tyson or Ms. Watson, I know that my actions cannot be the source of that pain." Both Watson and Tyson are calling for a public hearing into the allegations. A legislative aide tells CBS News Democrats have been negotiating with Republicans on the terms for a potential hearing, but so far, a date has not been set, and they go into session again tomorrow, and both women are hoping something will come of that. And both of them say they want the hearing instead of the investigation, because in many cases they say the results of the investigation can be kept private, and they would like to be in an open forum with all of them, including Justin Fairfax. They would like him to testify as well.
I don't think we've ever seen anything like that if that were to occur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, incredible.
And right now in Virginia, both sides are pointing fingers at the other as to why this hearing hasn't happened, and maybe now that there will be some conversation about it. We'll see.
We'll
A
see.
lot of pain.